Hello all, and welcome to a post-work beer review, in which I will be reviewing something I'm rather surprised I haven't reviewed yet, especially since this is a local beer and it is sold in, the 19.2 ounce can. And that is Aloha Beer Company's Froot Loops. And look, there's a Toucan Sam. Not related to Toucan Sam from Froot Loops cereal. This is a juicy IPA. I've never actually had this before, so this is going to be a first for me. This is 7.3 ABV, and it's pretty fresh. The can date on this is 10/31/25. Make sure, yeah, I should make sure, yeah, 25, which is amazingly fresh for something that was at Safeway. And because it's only the 1st of December, so this beer is only a month old. So I'm expecting a lot of bright flavors. Yeah. See here, is there any other verbiage on this other than... Nope, doesn't look like there's any other verbiage on this. So yeah, let's just get straight to this, shall we? So I can get to my cheese sandwich, because you guys know I love cheese sandwiches. Okay. Huh. Expecting a little bit more head there. Just going... Oh, and we're using the Medicare glass today, because why not? Okay. A very hazy, opalescent, golden yellow. Maybe touches of orange to it. Very slight chunkiness, but well carbonated. With a foamy white head. Whew, and that does smell very juicy. Got guava, passion fruit, hints of orange, very tropical. Maybe some touches of berry in it as well. And also some touches of dankness. Yeah, so on the overhaul, very tropical smelling, unsurprisingly. Onto the palate now. I was expecting a juice bomb, but this is surprisingly balanced for a hazy. Miracle of miracles. So you kind of get some resininess up in the very front that coats the tongue. And then there's an orange juice flavor that comes in the front to mids. Some hints of passion fruit there too. And then interestingly, there's a very brief flash of graininess on the palate from the mid to finish. Followed by a balance of juicy sweetness and bittering hops in the long finish. To top it off, this does not drink like 7.3 ABV. This drinks like a 5.5. It is surprisingly easy drinking. I've never had like a 7, something above 6.5 that tasted so refreshing before. In the sense that there's no heaviness to the body. Some pretty decent lacing too. But unfortunately, it's kind of triggering my allergies a little bit. Some of the reviews I read on this said it's almost like a hybrid in between West Coast and East Coast. And yeah, it actually, I'd like to see more like this, where there's a good amount of bracing hop bitterness on the palate, but and there's sweetness there, but it's not like a treacly sweetness. It's juicy and it's still kind of refreshing. It's not heavy and cloying. In fact, I'm just kind of going to go out and say it. IPAs are not really my style, but this is like the best local IPA I've had in quite some time. Not really too complex. Taste notes are not really that far from what's to be expected from like the style guy, the style description of juicy IPA, but just the balance, and just the novelty of having a bit more resiny, bittering hops, especially up front and in the finish, kind of balance things out. It just takes us to a place that's different and interesting. And also, too, the fact that, it's so heavy, yet still so light seeming and drinkable at the same time. But yeah, definitely triggering the allergies. Too bad, because this is pretty darn good. I am well impressed. Now, part of that is probably the extreme freshness of this particular beer. Like I said, it's only a month old. The funny thing is, this has been in my refrigerator for 2 weeks. It's just been Thanksgiving weekend. Been a bit busy at work too, so I haven't been able to review as much as I'd like. Oh boy. Definitely getting some congestion right now. Yeah, I can't. Okay, yeah. Whew. Well, let's wrap this up so I can blow my nose. And in fact, I'm, I'm starting to get some runners here. So I can blow my nose and enjoy the flavors of this a bit more. Um, Definitely give this one a shot if you're in Hawaii. I mean, if I found it in Safeway, you can find it just about everywhere. Some of the reviews, though, if you buy beer from ABC stores in Waikiki, you're getting ripped off. You're literally being charged more than 50%, more than 100%. I think this was like around 450, and I think ABC stores charge about like $9 a can for this can. So yeah, just if you can, step outside the ABC stores. Head The nearest like real supermarket is Safeway on Kapahulu, which is basically you just go down to Kapilani Park and kind of go around the corner a little bit, and it'll be there. And yeah, you can probably go and save yourself some money if you're buying beer in Hawaii. Also, too, if you're in Hawaii and you're just staying at Waikiki, you're kind of losing out, man. Waikiki sucks. I mean, it's it's so terrible that no local ever goes there. Well, unless that's where their meth dealer lives. Yeah, it's that bad. But yeah, kind of got dark there a little bit. Give this one a shot. I think it's pretty damn good IPA. Like I said, best local IPA I've had in a very, very long time in, recent memory. And that is Froot Lupes from Aloha Beer Company. And that, folks, is your beer review for this evening or night. Cheers.